Emma lived for the vibrant hues of life, for transforming dull city walls into breathtaking murals. Her heart thrummed with the rhythm of creativity. She poured her soul onto every surface, each stroke a testament to her passion. Jake, on the other hand, chased moments. He was a photographer, capturing the essence of life through his lens. He saw beauty in the mundane, the extraordinary in the ordinary. His photographs were windows into souls, stories whispered through light and shadow. Emma was impulsive, a free spirit who danced to the rhythm of her own heart. Jake was more grounded, observing the world with quiet intensity. He found beauty in stillness, in the pauses between breaths. The art gallery buzzed with the murmur of conversations and the clinking of champagne glasses. Emma, amidst the crowd, felt a gaze upon her. She turned, her eyes meeting Jake's across the room. His eyes, a warm hazel, held hers with a gentle intensity. The world around them faded. It was as if time itself had paused, captivated by their connection. He made his way towards her, a shy smile playing on his lips. "Your work," he began, his voice a low rumble. "It's stunning, full of life." Emma felt a blush creep up her cheeks. "Thank you," she replied, her voice barely above a whisper. His words touched her, resonated with the deepest parts of her soul. Their love story unfolded against the backdrop of the bustling city. They explored hidden cafes, their laughter echoing in the narrow lanes. Jake photographed Emma as she painted, capturing the fierce concentration on her face, the way her hand moved with the grace of a dancer. Emma, in turn, found herself drawn to the way Jake saw the world. His photographs revealed hidden beauty, unspoken stories whispered through light and composition. They spent hours discussing their art, their dreams, their fears. Each conversation was a thread, weaving them closer together. One rainy afternoon, they stumbled upon a vintage record store. Music filled the air, old jazz tunes and forgotten melodies. They danced, lost in their own world, the city outside fading away. Life, however, had other plans. Jake received an offer, a chance to photograph for a prestigious travel magazine. It was his dream, but it meant leaving Emma behind. At the same time, Emma was battling her own demons. Self-doubt crept into her art, whispering insidious doubts in her ear. She questioned her talent, her worthiness of the gift she knew she possessed. Their joy became tinged with apprehension. The weight of their unspoken fears hung heavy in the air. They knew they had to talk, to face the challenges head-on. The airport farewell was bittersweet. Tears welled up in Emma's eyes as she clung to Jake. "Don't forget about me," she whispered, her voice thick with emotion. "Never," he promised, his voice hoarse. "Every picture I take, every city I explore, it'll all be a part of our story." Distance stretched between them, a tangible barrier, but their love didn't diminish. They talked every day, their phone calls a lifeline across the miles. Jake sent Emma photographs, each one a postcard from his heart. Emma, fueled by Jake's unwavering belief in her, poured her emotions onto her canvases. Her paintings became bolder, more vibrant, reflecting the intensity of their love. A year later, Jake returned. He stood at the edge of the familiar street, his heart pounding in his chest. He was home, back in the city where his heart belonged, back to Emma. He had called her from the airport, his voice thick with emotion. "Meet me," he had said, "at our spot." He saw her then, standing across the street, her eyes searching his. A gasp escaped her lips, and in that instant, the year melted away. He crossed the street, his steps echoing in the quiet morning air. He reached her, cupped her face in his hands, and looked into her eyes. "You're even more beautiful than I remember," he whispered, his voice husky with emotion. Tears streamed down Emma's face, tears of joy, of relief, of love. "Welcome home," she breathed, her voice choked with emotion. She took his hand, her fingers intertwining with his. "Come, I have something to show you." She led him down the familiar street, his heart pounding with anticipation. They stopped in front of a building, its side adorned with a breathtaking mural. It depicted their story, their love, in all its vibrant, messy, beautiful glory. Jake stared at the mural, speechless. It was their love story, immortalized in paint and passion. He turned to Emma, his eyes filled with awe. "You painted this?" he asked, his voice filled with wonder. Emma nodded, a shy smile gracing her lips. "For you," she whispered, "to show you that our love, it's a masterpiece. It can withstand anything, even distance, even time." He pulled her close, his arms wrapping around her protectively. "We did it," he murmured into her hair. "We survived the distance. Our love, it conquered all." As they stood there, bathed in the warm glow of the setting sun, they knew that their love story was far from over. It was just beginning, a masterpiece that would continue to unfold, one vibrant stroke, one captured moment at a time. Their love, like Emma's art and Jake's photographs, was a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. It was a beacon of hope, a reminder that even in a world that often seemed dark and uncertain, love could truly conquer all.